Hey everybody, it's Liz, the Shutterbucks gal, here to give you 5 tips on how to up your editing game. We're going to talk about a few different things that are really important. They are vital for you to get quality images to provide to your clients. So we're going to dive right into it. The first one that I'm going to tell you is do not over edit. Seriously, people, I've seen some crazy edits. Calm down, okay? We need to make sure that our images are still beautiful and bright, and you want to have rich colors or warm tones. You want to find your style, but you don't want too much contrast. You don't want it to be blown out. And the vignetting, come on now. Little bit is okay, but that's really that's old school. And if you want to do it because that's your style, that's totally up to you. But 9 times out of 10, a photographer is going to say it's a no-no. Okay, the next one we're going to jump into is what all the photographers are doing, so we need to do it too, right? Well, I'd say most of them. You need to use Lightroom or Photoshop or both, okay? $10 a month, Adobe Creative Cloud, you can use them. $10, I mean, for real, it's so worth it. You don't want to use the photo editor that comes on your computer. You don't want to use these cheap ones you find online. There's a gazillion of them out there, but trust me, professional photographers are using Lightroom and Photoshop. Now, there are a couple others out there that professionals do use, but across the board, a majority of us are going to be using Lightroom or Photoshop or both. It's totally up to you. Now, the next one is going to be an investment on your part. You're going to have to spend a little money if you don't already have this, okay? But it really is important. You need to invest in a quality monitor, okay? It's kind of a no-no to edit on a laptop unless you have like a MacBook Pro, because laptop screens are not the best image quality. If you have a MacBook Pro, you're pretty much all set. I just recently bought a brand new 5K Mac. I invested in it because I wanted one, but you can get a quality monitor that's HD, and I will post a link below, so make sure you check that out on what to look for when you're purchasing a monitor that you're going to edit on. There's a lot of things you need to look for, but in general, you just need to invest in one. And that leads me to the next one, is you need to calibrate your screen, okay? And I've showed this before in another video. This is the first one that I bought, and I used it on a good brand. It was a Lenovo, and it was a good quality monitor, but I still had to calibrate it. This cost me about 60 bucks. You can get them online, camera shops. You can maybe even buy one used. They go up in price significantly, but a basic one is a good one to get you started. And you need to do it regularly, because every day, little by little, our screens lose their quality and their brightness. So by regularly calibrating it, you're going to keep your computer screen up to par, and your images, when you print them, are going to look like they look on your screen. All right? That leads us into the last one, and this is probably my favorite because it really helped me when it came down to the fine details of me editing. You want to invest in an editing tablet. This is mine. It's a very basic one. It cost $69 at Staples. It's a walk home Intuos tablet. You have your little pen here. I got mine in one of my favorite colors. And you can get all different types, all different brands, sizes, but that's a good entry-level one. It's good enough quality, and it beats using a mouse to try to whiten someone's teeth when it's only this big on your screen, or if you're trying to brighten somebody's eyes because they fell into a shadow. That is definitely something that I recommend. So hopefully with these 5 tips, it'll bring up your editing game, and you guys will see a huge improvement in your style. And I hope that this helps you. You guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe and watch for my other videos. I do one every Tuesday, so come back and check for that, as well as all my social media links are below. And don't forget to check the links to the how to select a screen for your editing. There's a lot of helpful information in there. So thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.